Hi, welcome to Ace Anime Reviews Wednesday. I'm Noah Haley, they, them pronouns. With me today are...
I'm
Ace, that's you.
reading. Sorry, I'm reading controls. Ace Barrett King, I use he, him pronouns. I'm the founder of the site, and I am incredibly distracted and irritated, and let's move on, please. Hold on.
And I'm Charlie, they, them, and I'm just here to have fun and talk about anime. Sorry if I'm a little quiet.
Hold on.
What's going on?
Here.
What?
Have fun.
What? Hold on. I'm sorry. I haven't played this game. I have to relearn the controls.
I don't... Okay. So, if you didn't know, Ace Anime Reviews is a website in which we review primarily anime premieres, but also anything else we might feel like talking about. Most recently was our review by yours truly, Male Rape Isn't Funny, a review of Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time. And really, the title tells you everything you need to know about the show. Right about now is normally when we would be doing our shout out to new patrons and thanking our continuing patrons. We don't have any at the moment. But if you are interested in joining our Patreon, and I have closed my game again, for $1 a month, you get early access to any reviews and voting power on any polls that we end up doing. Right now, we're looking to start polls for what light novel we're going to make Fen or Druid Quest read every month. For $5 a month, you get everything from the $1 a month tier, plus access to this Discord channel where you can chat with us about anime and whatever else you want, along with other patrons. Nope, I don't want to join the $5 a month tier. I'm sorry, that was a misclick. For $10 a month, I mean, I would love to join the $5 a month tier, but that would be a little counterintuitive. $10 a month, you get automatic entry into a monthly drawing to join us for one of these little chats. Hopefully they'll be slightly more structured when we have guests on them, but I make no promises, as well as all of the benefits from lower tiers. So that's voting power, early access, and access to our Discord server. And this week, what anime would you like to start with, eh?
Wait, are we done? We're done? Okay, I guess we're done. Oh,
Yeah, that's all the tiers.
Okay. Wait, was there more? Oh, I guess we're not. That was it. Alright, okay, yeah, sorry. Talk about that otter. Haley, is something wrong with your microphone? It sounds like you're cutting in and out.
Sorry, what would you like to start our anime discussion with today?
I said otters.
Oh, the otters!
The otters! They were so great!
Yeah,
Such good children.
They designed themselves.
Yep. Solved all of their problems so that Neptune didn't have to.
Yep, that Junie guy had good priorities.
He sure did. Make sure they're cute at any cost.
Yeah, and he says, like, we can't just put one central brain because then there would be 3 doggy heads, but they wouldn't, petting each of the good boys individually would be pointless if there was only one brain, so there has to be 3 brains so he can pet all three good boys. Or something like that.
I do appreciate that the representative from hell really was just a dude doing their job.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
Did you cut off again?
No, I was taking a drink. I'm sorry.
Okay. You need to, like, make it clearer.
Okay, I will slurp directly into the microphone.
Oh, that's like when you stop talking, you can't just, like, cut off.
Oh, okay, sorry. There was another... Oh, God, there was another thing that they made. Oh, they made lobsters. That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
It was nice how they kept referring to them as long shrimp.
Yeah. Well, that's basically what they are, right?
Basically. I mean, they're smarter than shrimp from what I understand.
Live a lot longer, too.
Yep.
Very few things live as long as lobsters, from what I understand.
Yeah, they
Oh,
grow.
there is
They
an
just.
immortal jellyfish, but that's different.
Yeah, no, that's really more of a cloning deal. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm sorry, I haven't played this game in a while. I don't remember how to get out of this intro section.
You do it by clicking on everything until it works.
That's what I did.
Sit down.
Rachel, figure this shit out, please.
So, let's just go over the anime that I'm watching that you two aren't. I was very confused when I started the most recent episode of Wave, because it turns out that Masaki's boyfriend is like dead or something.
What the fuck?
And I was, yeah, like, and I was confused because I had forgotten to watch the last 4 or 5 minutes of the previous episode, because where I had ended it initially seemed like a pretty good end point. And then I got distracted by like having to go make dinner or something, and so he goes swimming during a storm, which he had just earlier in the season yelled at Masaki about, and apparently he drowns or some shit.
Uh-oh.
And all we get of it is a clip of his surfboard coming out of the ocean in the middle of a storm. And then the next episode opens, and everyone is very sad and jarringly depressed. And I was very confused.
Ah. So they
But yeah,
killed him?
apparently, and Masaki swore off surfing for like half the episode, and then all of his friends from the end of the competition showed up to go surfing in Sho's honor, and he decided, actually, you know what, Tanaka, why did I call him that? Tanaka was right. We're just gonna surf in his memory, and we're gonna be awesome at it. And so they're surfing in his memory and being awesome at it.
They seriously killed off a
Also-
character in a gay surfing anime?
They don't show him dead, and they don't explicitly say he's dead, but he is often referred to as being gone, and everyone is grieving, and it is heavily implied he has drowned.
That's really dark for how
although there
cute
is
the first
Lost
episode was.
situation.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, I could
but
almost...
It was very jarring.
Like, it would be out of place for them to kill somebody off in Skate, and Skate had a less optimistic tone than... Like, maybe in the volleyball anime I could see them killing off a character, but... Oh, I need to put the key card in the key
killing
card
off
deleter.
characters in sports anime is not something that one typically expects.
Oh, shit, how do I...
It's a hell of a motivation, though. And it was a great way to
Yes.
solve the crisis that Masaki was having about where to go to high school, since he only originally wanted to stay in Ori because Sho was there, and now Sho's gone, so I guess he doesn't have to stay for high school.
Okay.
Anyway, Skate was good.
Yeah,
Okay.
cops came up and ruined everything.
Oh, Skate's got a dub now. Did you watch that person who likes dubs?
I didn't see it yet. I didn't notice it had been released.
Oh yeah, they have the dub of the first episode.
Oh, good. I can't wait to watch it.
Yep. And let's see, what do I have in my notes for Skate? Reki needs to see a shrink before his post-traumatic shock turns into post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yes.
And
Maybe
Lo-
longer too.
Yeah, Longa definitely should have been seeing a shrink at this point. I'm hoping it. Is that a good way of phrasing that? I'm concerned with where this thing with Adam is going.
yeah, I have
But I'm hopeful they'll handle it with nuance and tact.
Yes, I have
and
comments. I have comments like, don't refer to your prearranged platonic engagement with a minor as a date, and please remove your hands from that child's waist in my notes before he referred to her as him as his Eve. Like, Adam, goddammit.
Yeah.
No. Like, I really hope he doesn't mean it like that, but that is a child.
I mean, even if he doesn't mean it, it's a very common way of framing villainous characters that I wish would die. And I think the only way to make that up to me is if Reki and Lenga become canonically a couple, and then I will pretend to accept their heavily queer-coded villain.
Yeah, well, he's not alive. He's heavily queer-coded because he's a JoJo's character.
Yeah.
Not because he's a villain. It's
creepy enough before all the fucking pedophilia bullshit.
I don't think it's supposed to be read as pedophilia bullshit. I don't think there's anything actually romantic about it. I think it's just he's just his
that's
framing.
going on, but if
He's just very dramatic.
He. That's one word for it.
Yeah.
Dramatic is definitely a way.
He fortunately, we can at least say that he's been using fairly generic word terms for love. He has not used anything the specifically romantic term of love, and I don't think he's planning on it.
He does bring him.
It's his. I mean, they were dancing,
love,
and that was awesome.
Which is,
yeah, but there's
it's
lots of
very
passion.
creepy.
You can have passion for lots of things other than sex.
Yes, you can. That is very true.
Yeah.
It does not change the fact red roses are typically used as romantic gestures.
Yes.
Oh.
But I think that's
He
just.
gave them to a teenager he intended to traumatize heavily.
Yeah. Well, he's just a drama queen.
He's an asshole who dresses as a vampire to bully teenagers.
Yeah. He does not
And
just.
adults.
Yeah, he does bully
And
adults as well.
You're right, that's fair. Although he clearly takes more pleasure in bullying the teenagers than dealing with the adults.
There's also the argument. There's also the possibility that he doesn't know that Langa's a teenager. It's not. He doesn't know who they are outside of the thing, so he could think that he's a young adult. Because Langa doesn't wear his school uniform.
Well, yeah, but that show's pretty good at like making the teenagers look like fucking teenagers.
Yeah.
Act like fucking teenagers.
But there, you can be in your early 20s and still look like a teenager. And you can also be a teenager and look like an adult. That's like.
Yes, but consider the cat boy.
Yes, that isn't that Catboy in middle school.
Catboy is a middle schooler.
Yeah. He's a child.
Oh, yeah, he's a baby.
Yeah.
With him, so.
Oh,
Yeah, that was very.
I'll go for it.
I was gonna say that was very clearly an abusive relationship, which I think is what he's gonna try to manipulate Langa into.
Yeah, probably. He's the guy's got issues. He also needs to see a shrink.
He needs to see a shrink and possibly go to prison.
Yeah, I don't know about that. He hasn't committed any crimes yet.
Reckless endangerment, attempted homicide.
Oh, right, the kids. I mean, the cops. I thought that that place was privately owned. I thought that his company, that he owned that place. Oh, okay. I kind of got the sense that it was a. Yeah. Okay. But isn't he like rich as hell? He can just buy it.
Yeah, I mean, technically, that's what he's done with patrol routes. Is he's used his money and influence to keep them away from there.
Yeah.
But I don't think he actually owns it. I think that would be too direct a line to who he is.
Oh yeah.
And he does clearly not want that getting out.
They don't want anybody to know that he's Jonathan Joestar.
Yep. No, he's not Jonathan. Jonathan Joestar is a good, kind person. Is much better than this weirdo who dresses like a vampire.
Yeah, but he looks like Jonathan, and he sounds like Dio, and he moves like a JoJo's character. But oh, and then our confusion between anagram and acronym last week in the transcriber notes, he said that it's not an anagram of anything, but it is. It's an anagram of damn, which is what you say when you see what a Dio ass motherfucker he is. Oh, the eye catches. We haven't talked about the eye catches. They're great. They should be the whole show.
Which ones?
The eye catches. The stuff that they do between the commercial break. You know, those little chibi animations.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah. What am I doing?
If not make up more of the show, at least start a spin-off.
She said she didn't want to come this way, and now she's fucking coming this way. Rachel, make up your goddamn mind! Okay. Sorry.
If she does that, you'll know her intention.
Her intention is to die, though that's not her intention just yet. And now her intention is to find her mom and dad. Her intention later is to die. Okay. I know her intention. I saw the anime, and I read the manga, and I played the video game. I like this show. Do we have anything else to say about this? I mean, I'm saying that anyway, his little thing. I'm withholding judgment on whether he's actually a creep. I think he's just weird.
I'm not withholding judgment on whether he's a creep, but I will withhold judgment on the storyline as a whole until we've seen more of it.
Yeah, and whether he's that sort of creep.
Yeah.
Like, his passionate love struck me as being a bit asexual.
It's still very creepy.
Yeah.
Also,
Like,
And it's really more, the passionate love is pretty specifically passionate love for skating.
sure. I'm sorry, Charles, did you say as the aces we don't claim him?
yes.
No, I don't think he's asexual. I think that his love that he's talking about is asexual. I think he's gay, but yeah.
I think he's a dick.
Yeah, he can be both things. Many people are many things.
To invoke the name on our precious podcast, but it kind of reminds me of the fucking rival love in Homestuck.
His mesis? His messitude? Oh, no, it's not entirely like that. Because messitude does require a certain amount of, I'm sorry, we're not talking about Homestuck, but like reciprocation and equal standing, which is not present here.
But I'm saying that his love has absolutely nothing to do with Langa or who he is as a person. It's love for skating, and he likes that Langa's good at skating so that he can have fun skating with Langa, is what I mean. When I refer to it being asexual, passionate, kind of, yeah.
Idealized love.
Yes. So it's shonen battle love. Because it's a sports anime. But yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
What else did you guys watch this week?
Oh, Jobless. It was not as bad as last one, but I am done with Rudy. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but he is the fucking worst.
Yeah.
It's like when his main concern when what's her name was being threatened was that he wanted her to maybe let him fuck her later down the line. Like, dude, you need to. This guy does not give a shit about anything other than getting his dick wet, and I am exhausted with it, and I'm done with it, and I guess he's not the worst protagonist in history, but he's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad.
The worst is still the guy from King's Game, and I'll get into that. My next article is going to be the 5 dumbest moments of King's Game, and I'm thinking that might actually end up being a 2-parter. Like one for the first game and then one for the second game. But, and just a quick disclaimer, I absolutely adore King's Game. It is the best. It's just very dumb. And the protagonist is the worst. But Rudy is bad, and I hate him, and I cannot fucking deal with him anymore, and also his dad is an asshole.
Yeah.
Let's just stop watching that one.
Yeah. You want to just stop watching that one?
sorry
I mean, I'm gonna keep watching it, but there's really just nothing to talk about other than how Rudy sucks and he's gross. I mean, it's so pretty, but there's, like, it's just a basic isekai. The only difference between this isekai and any other generic isekai is that it's pretty. It's just, yeah, there's like,
Also Ghislaine.
yeah. Oh, Ghislaine is great.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, what were you saying, Haley?
I was gonna ask if it can wait. It's in reference to next week's article, so it can wait.
Wait, isn't the next one, isn't it Fenn's turn next one?
It's supposed to be Fenn's, and I was gonna ask if you guys had heard if she was working on anything.
No, I haven't heard anything.
I'll talk to her about it when she.
Yeah.
Are you home? Hold on, it's only 3:00. Give me a second.
Alright,
So the spider.
let's talk about the spider. Spider's great. She turned into a different spider.
She wanna maybe replace Rudy with the spider.
Yes, let's just talk about spider anime. Well, no, because there's not much to talk about with spider anime either, because, I mean, it's fun. Like, we can talk about it for a bit, but it's really not that interesting, like, from a discussion standpoint. Let's try to think.
Yeah.
What would be interesting from a discussion standpoint? I guess, well, no, the other side would be if I would paid attention to it, but I don't. Let's see. Well, I keep putting notes about Horimiya. More than one of us watched that.
Well,
Should we add
all of us watched that.
replace?
It's very cute.
Yeah, let's replace Jobless with Horimiya. We all like Horimiya.
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
It's a good show.
it's cute. Her dad showed up, and I put in my notes that I was wondering why she called him by his first name, and then he spoke a few lines, and I was like, oh, I understand.
That's fine.
Yep.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Mystery solved.
Oh yeah. And I like that they didn't have to outright state, I call him by his first name because he is like that. Because the audience is smart enough to pick up that she calls him by his first name because he's like that.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a little bit
He showed up and.
I'll go for it.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah. Clearly, there's not a whole lot of love lost there.
No.
I'm looking forward to seeing how complicated that relationship gets. It doesn't seem like it's bad necessarily, so much as they're just distant.
Oh, from the little bit I know about where the story goes, it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere bad because I know that eventually, I don't think that the anime is gonna get this far, so I guess it's fine if I spoil it a little bit. Eventually, Miyamura does eventually go to him for sex advice about his relationship with his daughter. So I'm guessing it's fine.
He does what?
He goes to for advice when there's trouble with his sex life with his daughter.
What?
Yes. Because Hori's got a bit of an S&M streak, and that Miyamura is not super comfortable with, so he goes to talk to her dad about it.
Oh, okay. That was phrased badly. That was phrased very badly.
No, that's still not a great. That's not great.
Well, I mean, the way it actually comes across, from what I understand, is perfectly fine and acceptable. It's not as bad as it sounds. And like, and he's basically, it's he goes to him because he's a trusted adult, not because he thinks that he has experience with his daughter's sex life.
Oh, no, I didn't think he would, but I do think it
is a little weird, but
to ask your girlfriend's father.
Yeah, but that does bring me to my next point on the Horimiya, is that I'm a little concerned that we haven't seen Miyamura's home life. Like, he's always having lunch with the Horis. Like, is something up with his parents?
Yeah.
Are they just working?
His life isn't particularly, I don't want to say good, but it's not very happy from what we've seen of him in middle school.
Yeah, well, that was because he was being dealt with, I mean, yeah, John Smithy. Okay.
I clearly got some issues. I don't remember what order I'm supposed to do.
Okay. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to say on Jobless, which makes me part why I'm so glad that we decided to stop talking about it, is that I did get some spoilers about way past where the anime is probably going to go, and it's going to end up with the really bad, boring way of ending one of these things, where the main character just ends up marrying all the waifus. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like, I hesitate to call it gross, but it's boring and lazy and obvious. Just kind of.
I doubt it is handled well.
Yeah.
I mean, the harem aspect is always boring.
Yeah.
Maybe they explored the polyamory. Like, they all have a sort of thing going, and not just one guy getting with a whole bunch of ladies.
Yeah, like, okay, so, because I did mention once that I'm planning on writing a book, and it's an isekai that's kind of like takes all the lazy stuff from all the boring isekai and then try to make something good out of it. So it's got the generic protagonist, and he's got himself a harem, but the harem is explicitly like it's a political thing. Like, they're all people the representatives of their certain things who been sent to try to marry him for political reasons. And the one that he actually has romantic interest in gets pretty much clarified right off the bat. So so it's a little bit different from that, but yeah.
Sounds like it could be fun.
Yeah, him and the Goblin representative, who incidentally is a guy, because like not all of them can even produce viable children with humans, so it's like just send whoever. And in in this planet or in this universe, adopted children are seen as like no different from biological ones, so them not being able to actually produce biological children is not a problem. But yeah, but basically him and the Goblin hook up pretty quickly because they get along real well. But yeah.
Nice.
So
Wait, an isekai with a romance built on genuine mutual.
Yeah, like they're friends. They become immediately best friends, and then they very quickly discover they find each other attractive, and then they start kind of the relationship becomes dating basically within like probably a couple weeks. They go from strangers to best friends to dating very quickly, like how teenagers often do.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I'm looking for. Zach, just come bursting out of the wall already! Hi, Zach!
We're looking for an online walkthrough.
But I've already done this. I don't want to look it up. Okay. Do we have anything else to talk about Horror Mia?
Cute.
It is cute. They like
Her brother.
they do that character design thing where everybody has the same hair and eye color. Except for the one with the black hair. They, what's it called? Madoka Magica is the same way. The pink-haired girl has pink eyes, and the green-haired girl has
Me
green
and
eyes.
Sakura's friendship is very, very sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Very
Lame.
nice. I like her.
Wonder who wrote this, because I know it wasn't Zach! Okay. But yeah, okay, and then, Wonder Egg. Did y'all watch Wonder Egg?
Yes.
I thought
It was.
Yeah, I thought the girl in the cold open was Rika. I didn't get that it wasn't her until near the end. I was like, what are they doing? Where's the girl she's supposed to be protecting, and why did they fall asleep in the same place? And I was like, oh, that's not Rika. I got you now. And then that other one with the beauty-obsessed girl, the way that was resolved was really clever. That was interesting. I don't know what I'm looking for. God damn.
Looking for the
Oh, I have the
patient
bag of snacks. I need to find... I gotta find a bird to give the bag of snacks to. Where's the bird who takes the snacks? Because I gotta give the bird to the snacks. I mean the snacks to the bird so that Zach can burst out of the wall and kill the bird so I can get a key from the bird so I can unlock the door and get out of here. That's...
Wow, this game sounds like so much fun.
This game is silly. I called it a horror game, but it's very, very silly. I wonder who put all this graffiti because it was not Zach, because Zach can't read. Yes, someone befitting, blah blah blah.
Amazing.
Yep.
I do appreciate that they finally had someone point out how they should not have to do this out of guilt.
Yeah.
I was worried that they were not going to point out that this is kind of a lot to do.
Yeah.
For someone who did in fact make their own decision.
Oh, there's the bird.
It was nice.
Okay.
And they all went bowling. That was fun too.
Oh yeah, that
It
was
was a nice
fun.
episode. It was very clever and
was.
it was very emotionally touching.
Yep, and the mannequins
See
are
them all
assholes.
hanging out and having fun.
The mannequins are assholes.
You're cutting in and out.
I'm a little bit leaned away from the... Okay. Oh, Momoe being super focused on the skeleton Jenga while Rika talked about her mom is really cute. Like, Rika's here talking about... Oh, and incidentally, I know all about moms being toxic and awful. But, yeah, and then while she's saying this, and then Momoe is, like, just intently focused on her Jenga.
Oh, wouldn't you be?
Oh, yeah. Also, where the nose scar is really big. What did her sister stab her with? A fucking batleth?
I
Maybe.
And they just grew with her.
Yeah.
Scars work.
That's not how scars work.
No.
A pitchfork, maybe, or a shovel.
Or an axe. Now I have
or
a
maybe
bird in
she
my pocket.
stabbed and then. Maybe she stabbed and then ripped down along her spine.
Thank you for that image.
Yep.
I mean, I will not bring up the possible speculation about the details of the enormous spine-long scar on her back ever again. Until it becomes relevant. Oh, that's not a mouse hole. Oh my god, I'm lost.
Alrighty.
Alright, so that's Wonder Egg. We all enjoyed it because it's a good show.
Yeah, did I have any other? Oh, is I's bed a loft or a bunk bed? Because the bottom part is covered.
I think it's a loft.
I think it's a lot. But then what's underneath it? Usually they stick desks under there, but her desk is not under there.
Maybe a dresser? I don't know. Maybe just storage.
Who knows?
I very much appreciated it. Gave them a chance to breathe.
Yes. Hey, it's Zach.
That's
Hi,
very
Zach.
Just like them referring to them as soldiers kind of irritated me a little bit because they're kids, but
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
True. Go through all of these items.
Go, go, go,
What's
go,
that?
go, 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 go.
Let's get Hermia.
Okay. All right, and then
Job list.
Okay, last one. About Wonder Egg. It's like it's clear why I does her thing in a school and Naru's on a bridge, and Momoe's train can be inferred. But why does Rika do it in a field of flowers?
because she doesn't know where it actually happened.
Ah.
She just heard about it, so she's making shit up, I guess. I don't know.
Know where it happens, so she's just imagining someplace beautiful for her friend.
Maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
It's.
Well, that's not rude. You don't need to call him it. His name is Zach. Anyway.
I'm
sorry,
Zach.
Zach. I like Zach. He's my buddy. I have a keychain of him. We have the I took his name.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. Well, I mean for my middle name, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because his name is Isaac and he goes by Zach,
So.
and that's super cool. I like that. Okay, so let's move on to another IMNA unless anybody. Oh, what the in cells at work black. So basically, the main blood cell got an award for being good at being a blood cell, and his boyfriend got super jealous, and then they resolved their argument by getting engaged.
That's adorable.
Yep. I mean, there are better
cute as
ways to.
hell.
Not the best way to resolve an argument, but it was cute. Also, in the subtitles, every time somebody says "nandekore," it's subtitled as "what the cell," which is also hilarious.
Very nice. These mages frozen.
Yep. And then in the regular cells at work, the dendrite was activated, and his new costume gave him serious Onceler vibes, and I didn't care for it. So yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. So
There we go.
and I was not super keen. I mean, I enjoyed it, but last week when I was talking about Osamatsu and I referred to Nya and Totoko as being disaster lesbians, and then this very next episode is all about Nya developing a crush on Osamatsu because she has terrible taste in men. So, I mean, that has been well established. Her husband did leave her with a baby and take off, and she is basically married to Totoko, who is also not a great person. So her having a crush on Osamatsu does kind of fall within her general trend of being just the worst at picking her dates, but
Yes.
yeah.
don't even watch the show. I don't know why I care.
Because lesbians are cool.
Instead of disaster lesbian, she's disaster bi.
They are both disaster bisexuals, yes. They are in lesbians with each other. In disaster lesbians. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
and when I was watching Non Non Biore, I noticed that in some of the keyframes, the drawing of Renge, who is the 6-year-old, she has like the chubby baby arms and legs. But then other times she doesn't. And often in the same scene, and it's a bit weird. Where am I
That
supposed
is odd.
to? Yeah. Also, nobody praised me on not being killed by Zack at all. First time I played this
Congrats
game,
on
he
not
killed
being
me
killed
like
by Zack.
6 bajillion times because I forgot, I didn't notice how to run. You gotta push shift to run. Look at me run. Okay, where am I supposed to take this fucking key to? Oh, I guess I go in here. I can't go in there. But he was hanging out in there. Maybe there's something interesting in there. Oh, okay, fine. Anywho.
There isn't.
Yeah. Oh, and I also have a list of things that Non Non Biori has in common with Higurashi. That they're both set in a small town, they both have many grades in one class, and they both involve time travel, and specifically a time loop. As every season of Non Non Biori starts off with Renge saying she just started first grade. But there's still a definite continuity in calling back to things that have happened before. So. But that, you know. Oh, and today is the first time all core we've seen ReZero's OP. It is okay. I did not care for the auto tune at the beginning of it, but it's fine.
Stepping away for a minute.
Okay.
I'm listening. Auto-tune.
No, I had nothing else to say other than the auto tune. Speaking of that, Yami Shibai, if you watch Yami Shibai and you enjoy the music they use for their endings, I did find I found a playlist for them on Spotify. So if you're interested, go on to Spotify and look for Yami Shibai and you can find a playlist of them. And that's all. I don't have anything else to talk about. Well, there's one thing, but I want to wait for Haley to get back before we talk about that.
Okay.
You have anything you want? Oh, you have anything?
Hades is fun.
That's what I hear.
I've annoyed everybody in the house with how fun it is.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm kind of hyper-focusing on that game right now.
Aw, yeah.
Also, the soundtrack is awesome.
Oh.
Listen to it on Spotify.
Maybe I will, because I like listening to video game music while I'm... Where am I supposed to use this key on? Elevator past the control room. Oh, god damn it. You've got to be fucking shitting me. I forgot to do that. What? It says it's not... But this is the passage. So there's a control room somewhere. I don't know. I gotta find the control room, I guess. It's probably somewhere hiding from me. This game can be a little bit obtuse. Yeah, RPG Maker games can be like that way. I wonder where Zack went. Oh, you know what? It is someplace in here. I remember because when I come out here, Zack will be perched on top of the door. Yeah. So I gotta unlock it from somewhere in here, and then I leave, and then there's Zack, and I gotta run again. Oh, here it is. Alrighty, and then...
You take a look at the art for Zagreus online, and you expect him to be the asshole edgy boy. And he is, to his dad, but his dad's a dick and deserves it. To everybody else, he's just a sweet, kind, respectful boy, and I love him.
Ah.
A soft, gentle man.
Yes. He dies, just all the time.
Constantly. Maybe that's why he's so soft and nice.
Maybe. Okay.
Did we lose
Okay,
you?
I'm back.
Okay, the last thing I wanted to talk about
Wait.
before we get into whatever topic that you have hopefully thought of. Okay, so you know how in an anime, you know how most isekai tend to take place in that generic RPG fantasy land. And then how but in most of the webtoons and whatever, there's a lot of the isekai seems to be some kind of a like vague European imperialist kind of deal, and the lame kind of lazy power fantasy one for that is being either married or the child of the emperor.
Yeah.
And I'd like to pitch for you my new webcomic, reincarnated as the emperor's heir, but oh god, I'm an anarchist.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Me.
Hey, look, there he is. See, I told you he was gonna be there.
I was just waiting for you to find him.
Yeah, peekaboo.
Just kill the dog.
Go.
Thank you.
Go, 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 go,
Tell
go,
me
go,
more
go.
about this anarchist of yours.
I'm thinking about naming her Antifa. Like Anne, first name, and then the last name will be Tifa, Teefa.
Amazing.
Yes. Hooray! I escaped the Zack. I'm sure he won't be
Aw,
showing
but
up
he just
again,
wants to be your
and
friend.
I'm sure we'll never see him again.
Oh no, never. How much did this game cost you?
$10? It's
Oh,
not too bad.
never tried that.
Yeah. This
Alright.
place is very blue.
No, I can't see it.
Mhm.
Is that all you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I got nothing. I'm out of anime. So it's your turn to what?
Alright.
So what do you want to talk about?
So
What's-
I've been playing Tales of Vesperia.
Okay, I've
Uh,
never played a Tales game.
You've never played a Tales game?
I played one on GameCube for about 5 minutes.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I have to think of a new topic now.
Okay.
Uh,
Topic.
His last name is Dickens.
Okay. No, I've been playing a lot of Tales of Vesperia, because it was free on Game Pass. And I don't actually want to talk about the Tales franchise. I want to talk about this tendency that fantasy games, especially JRPGs, have of starting out with very personal and grounded stories, and then taking them and making them fantastical, save the world from this mystical, otherworldly evil or horrible tragedy plots.
Yeah.
Like, Tales of Vesperia starts out very simple. The core for this device that the lower quarter needs to have clean water gets stolen. And so your protagonist, Yuri, goes out and he wants to track down this core that's been stolen. And along the way, you run into a lot of examples of the Empire's abuses and corrupt officials and all that shit. And it's very interesting. It's a very relatable story. And then it very awkwardly transitions into, by the way, this is not at all a secret princess that you picked up near the beginning of the game. Is super special magic girl who is going to destroy the world if she keeps using her super special magic. And so these ancient monster gods want to kill her for it, to save the world from being consumed by polluted air or some shit.
Okay.
It's just very awkwardly done. And I don't understand why fantasy games insist on doing these sort of things.
It lets you. It starts off grounded so that you can identify better with the protagonist, and it gives you like a more a familiar entryway before they start sending you to places that don't exist in the real world. Even though none of them are really all that, you know.
Sure,
If you've
but
if
you're
you've played
gonna
if
do
you've
that, you need to.
if
You
you've
can't
played an
just
RPG,
drop them. Sorry, go ahead.
I said if you played an RPG, you know where all this shit's going. I mean, you know where all
Yeah,
these
but,
places are.
The issue is more with how they're integrated, because they tend to just drop the corruption subplot whenever they don't want to deal with it, and focus entirely on Estelle's crises of faith and her desire to get to the bottom of the unending. Who's talking to me on Skype? Magic subplot. That's true. We are busy. Which would be fine if they didn't do this so often and so poorly.
I guess.
So that's the topic, I guess. What is a video game that you want to enjoy but keeps disappointing you?
Oh, there's so many.
You see, I don't have any of those because I just stopped playing if they disappoint me.
That sounds sad for them. Sad for those poor games.
I'm trying to think of one. I guess there are a few Harvest Moon games like that I would like to like more than I do. I'm trying to think because there's definitely because it's hard to come up with something while I'm playing a game. Let me think.
Yes, The Old Republic is one of those games for me. I am very constantly disappointed by it.
Well, I don't know if I would call it disappointed, but I didn't like Persona 5 as much as a lot of other people did. Like, because I didn't like that it seemed, it took the easy way out in some places, like having, all this, both, Ryuji and the protagonist had their issue, both the things that got them kind of their problems that turned them into outsiders, like what's his name being arrested and the other guy, the issue that got him kicked off the track team. Wait, I don't remember if Ryuji was. Oh well anyway.
Ryuji lost his spot after being injured.
By the teacher. Yeah, I remember that, but I don't remember if that involved him being falsely accused of something. But anyway, but the protagonist, the fact that he didn't actually do what he was arrested for, it felt like a bit of a cop-out. And also that the stuff that they get from the dudes that they beat, that they're just replicas and not actually the thing, so that they can't be claimed to have actually committed a crime. Also seems like kind of a cheap sort of, like there seems to be like some kind of Hays Code in Japanese media these days where minors can't actually be seen doing anything that's illegal, like like how in Yu Yu Hakusho you would occasionally see Yusuke smoking, and in this day and age you would never find even if it was the same basic kind of delinquent character would not be allowed to smoke because minors aren't allowed to smoke, so it's illegal to show them doing illegal things. Seems like I'm not a huge fan of that. But with Persona 5, it doesn't seem to want to, like, commit to what its politics actually are. Like, there's one of the things, the people that you interact with is a politician, but you never find out what his politics are. Like, if he's, like, more conservative, like, if he's,
his politics or whatever makes him money.
His politics or whatever the player likes, is basically. Or
you're talking about one of the social links.
Yes, that guy.
I thought you were talking about the, asshole.
No, the bad guy. Not the bad guy. The other guy.
The other one.
Yeah, so that's, I was never a huge... I mean, I did enjoy, also I didn't like that I couldn't just keep... I don't like the protagonist being able to use different personas. I think that he should just have his one that he levels up the same as the others do. I mean, super special, awesome protagonist I'm sick of, for one thing. And for another thing, it's just adds more challenge and interest to the game if he only has specific things that he can do, and there'll be places where he's not so good, like... how in Legend of Dragoon, the main character has a fire type, and he's always a fire type, and he will always be weak to water types because he is a fire type, and there's nothing you can really do about it because you can't switch him out of the party. Like, if that game was made nowadays, he would be like the thunder type, or he would be able to use all the types, or something like that. Where is this door in the back, Dr. Danny? I have been
Up
to all the
Danny's
doors.
ass.
I have
There
been
is
to
no
all
door.
the
He's trying to
doors,
trick you.
Daniel. Oh, well, now I can go in here. Okay, because he's told me not to go in here before. This is really
I will say,
creepy
in
setup.
response to one of your pettier complaints, because it's been stuck in my head, it wouldn't make sense if they got the actual items that they were stealing,
Yeah.
on account of how they are doing all of this in like an Inception type deal.
Yeah. But still, it feeds into my larger point, my whining about
Yeah, like
the
they
Japanese
never
Hays
seem
Code
to
and
be
the
doing
not
anything
letting,
actually
yeah,
wrong.
I still think that, I don't think that he actually should have sexually assaulted somebody, but he should have committed some crime to get arrested for. I think then he would have learned to have to make from to atone for a mistake that he made. He didn't do anything wrong.
Are you talking about Joker?
Yes.
Okay, he was never accused of sexual assault. He was just accused of regular assault against that corrupt politician dude.
Yeah.
If he was accused of sexual assault, he would not be a protagonist, especially if he had actually committed it.
I know, but still, you know what I mean. It doesn't matter what he wasn't
Yeah.
falsely accused of. The point is that he was falsely accused of, and he should have actually done something.
It does totally matter what he was falsely accused of. I don't know. Against your point, but for the themes of the game, it does matter what he was falsely accused of.
Not really. The point is that he was falsely accused. What he was falsely accused of is a little bit secondary. But yeah. But anyway, it's still a good game. It's just that it just has some problems that I think that I think kind of hold it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, the soundtrack did get a little bit repetitive and boring. But I did hear people mention that was mentioned in the Yatsu review. But still. Also, most of the only correct romance option is Hifumi because Makoto is too cool for you. Haru just lost her father and has seems to have something going on with Ryuji. Futaba is your sister, and everybody else is an adult. So there you go.
You're wrong. Ryuji is the only proper romance option.
Well, but he's not a romance option. I'm talking about the ones that you can actually
don't
romance.
Anyone.
Yeah. But if you have to romance somebody, romance Hifumi because the others. And also, if they're going to do something about outsiders, then the character should be gay. Then the character should be gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's.
Really.
All right, I have to go back here and find his fucking eye. What do you want? God damn it, Daniel! Just let me do my thing. I hate this guy. Yep.
Enjoying it.
Yes, I know.
Did you beat Karen yet?
No, I tried once and I'll never try again. I've learned that lesson. Don't steal money from the fucking ferryman.
Or steal money and then get good and beat his ass.
Are we done talking about anime now? We just seem to be talking about whatever games we're playing.
Yeah, we moved on.
No, I mean we're talking to the games that we're playing.
Did we talk about all the anime we were supposed to watch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you watch any other anime you want to talk about? And haven't?
I can't think of anything.
I
need to rewatch King's Game, but I don't know if I'm ever going to have time. Fortunately, I already have a list of 5 things. I just want to rewatch King's Game.
Oh, there is a disappointing thing about this video game. There is. You can, raise your fucking relationships with people by giving them shit, and maxing out your fucking relationship with Karen should get you a goddamn discount at his shop.
Yeah.
Why?
Because that is just not fair that you have to kick his ass to get a discount, and that only lasts for one run. It's just he should be nice to you because you're friends.
But he's not going to because he has a job to do.
Yeah.
He has bills to pay. He's got a family to feed, Charlie.
His running the shop is a hobby. He doesn't have to do it. It's not part of his job, and he probably shouldn't be doing it because the only one he sells shit to is you, and you're not supposed to be breaking out.
It said it was Alexandrite.
Make
Alexandrite is red and green.
his boss's orders, risking his job
Good. He should do that.
for the sake of coin.
Fuck his dad.
You know, I don't think that we really need to be fussing around fighting his glass eye when we're in a murder dungeon. Can we focus, please? It's not like it's a magic thing that'll let you see better. It's just cosmetic. Can we just move on? Daniel, you're a crazy person. Anyhow. Somewhere that's locked. Okay. Should we move on to our pluggings of plugs?
Yeah.
Alright.
You want to start, Ace?
Alright, sure. I'm going to plug Mountain Dew Code Red. Because I have adult attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, so caffeine normally does not work on me. But I don't know what they put in this Mountain Dew Code Red, but it sure does work. It can't just be the sugar,
It's
because
the sugar.
the regular Mountain Dew also has a whole shitload of sugar, and it doesn't work. So I think that they might have put like actual like fucking cocaine in here, and that's why it works. It's mixed with just a little bit of meth, just a scotch. It's also why it rots your teeth so much.
That would explain a lot of gamer boy bullshit.
Mhm. Oh, most gamer
Would it?
boys aren't what's the word? They're not sophisticated enough for Mountain Dew Code Red. They just drink the regular Mountain Dew. Or the gimmicky whatever
Okay.
special one is. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. It is not safe to wait for Daniel because he's crazy. Okay.
Anything you want to plug? Promote.
I already plugged something. Promoting is later. You guys need to plug your things first.
Alright, plug. Charlie, go.
You know, I know it was coming, but I've already talked about Hades, so there's this new webtoon. Let me remember the name. You go real quick while I remember the name.
Okay, so okay, Untamed, obviously, go watch it, it's good. What else? Shit. There was something I wanted to promote, and now I can't for the life of me remember what it was. Something that was very important at the time. Go watch The Untamed. Oh, should I promote? I've been spending a lot of time on this website, but I'm not sure if I should promote it because it is a very legally gray area.
Oh look! Creepy!
I'm gonna err on the side of caution and just say, go watch The Untamed and go play Dragon Quest.
Okay. I remember what it is now. It's called Lone. It's not a new webtoon.
Oh, I like Lone.
It's a lot of fun. She's a fucking necromancer.
Yeah, Lone's part of that new genre, which I like to call the Muggle at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Yeah, though, the only one that actually kind of sticks with that and doesn't, like, kind of, come up with some weak, they either got a new power or they're just have some super special awesome broken power that they didn't realize or whatever, is Mashal. Magic of Muscles, which is a Shonen Jump thing by a guy who is very obviously a huge fan of Mob Psycho 100 and One Punch Man.
She should be.
But yeah, Lone is good. I like Lone.
Yeah. I didn't like her blonde friend at first.
No.
It's kind of growing on me.
Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, I've seen that face before and it's creepy. Hold on, I'm going to send this picture to you guys, and at some kind, I'm gonna wait till you guys have forgotten, and then I'm gonna do it, and I think I immediately got killed. Oh no. I'm gonna wait till you guys have forgot that I'm
Amazing.
going to send you a weird face, and then I'm gonna send you a weird face.
Okay. So that's like, what, a month?
Probably less than that. But anyway.
Wait and see. Oh, we forgot best worst of the week.
That comes after
So-
the plugs.
According to the itinerary, it comes first.
Oh, whatever. I put the plugs in somewhere, but I guess we can do best of the worst, whichever. Or best and worst.
Charlie, best character you've hung out with this week.
Best
It can be a
character I've hung out with?
video game, anime, anything. Best
Deuce
character you've had
Guy.
to deal with. Oh, Deuce is sweet.
Yeah, she's a little Gorgon head in Hades, and she's just adorable.
She runs away every time you talk to her.
Not anymore.
Very sweet.
She loves
Well,
me
Okay, fine. I don't. Aw, did you tell her that you already have partners and you have to check with them first?
now. No, because I don't.
You're not dating Megan Thanatos yet?
Not yet.
Hey, look, it's my friend.
He won't let me talk to him unless I beat him at his stupid game, and I've lost the last couple times. So progress is slow.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's a cheating bastard.
He is
You should
dead.
just-
Of course, he's better at killing things than me.
That's fair. Ace.
Yes.
Worst. I can't say customer. Worst person you've had to deal with this week.
Whichever motherfucker at Frontier booked that fiber optic cable and had us be on downtime for 34 hours.
What an ass. That sucks.
Yeah. Had no internet or phones for a day and a half. It was not fun. And everybody was getting pissed at us that the phone was out and they couldn't, and so they weren't getting called with updates on their loved ones, like, reliably, and like, don't yell at us, call Frontier, yell at them, they're the ones who broke their shit. But yeah.
Yeah, you're doing what you can.
And I live in a place with a whole lot of old white people, and there people's like, oh, yeah, all the old people, blah blah blah, and they did some shit. Well, you know what? You ain't had to live around a whole bunch of old conservative white people, and I'm gonna tell you, every single goddamn one of them is a shithead. They suck. I had to drive past a commercial building that had a dozen fucking Trump flags flying in front of it right up until to the inauguration. So fuck you. Old white people suck and they're all awful, and I'm going to just
Kill them all?
I want to move.
No, don't do that.
I'm ready to move.
You can come live with, well, you probably can't live with us.
Yeah.
Carrie Ann, you might be able to live with us.
Nah, I need to find a job first. I don't want to be unemployed forever. Again.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you have better chances since you don't have the almost 2-year employment gap now.
I do have an almost 2-year employment gap. It's just that I got quite
Recently?
no.
You got a job at some point.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's Zach.
Hi, Zach.
He managed to get up here. Can't have been that. I mean, why didn't you get into there the same way you got into yours?
Because that wouldn't be fun.
Anyhow.
Alright, I think it's about time to wrap up.
Yeah.
Ace, where else can we find you?
Oh, Tumblr. Oh, Zachary. Oh, Isaac.
Just Tumblr? Just general Tumblr?
Yeah, after this game, he really needs to talk to his therapist about why getting surprised makes him puke. Links will be in the description of the YouTube video. Just follow him. Click on the button. Go to the places. It's
Died.
yeah.
Fuck me.
All right, I gotta go get.
saved.
I'm gonna investigate Zach's vomit. He says gross. Okay.
I don't know. Don't.
Hi.
Why would you investigate? Charlie, where else can we find you?
Well, Twitch here Wednesdays and Sundays, 11 to whenever I'm done streaming, and then on
Torturer and Tyrant Supreme at tumblr.com.
Alright, can I take a second to... May I take a second stab at my promotions? Because I do stream here on Twitch. Usually Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but I'm trying not to stream online games so much, so my streams, when I do stream on Tuesday, will be shorter, and instead of streaming Thursday, I'm going to simply record my late night lotros and then post them to YouTube. So, yeah. Did I need to talk to Zach so that he could tell me to go find the thing? I know it's shouted. I've walked past it 6 billion times. Thank you, game.
Oh, we are working on a thing together that we're not going to tell you about yet, but it's going to be...
Yeah, we'll tell you about it next week, because the first episode of it will be up. But, yeah. Alright. Your turn, Haley.
Can't be next week. Dad's coming and we can't stream.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
He can let us... He can give us some space for an hour to stream in. He won't mind.
Okay.
Okay. Right. I stream here at Twitch. You might be watching my stream, in fact, or in my archives. Twitch.tv/ArcticChild, because I promised I wouldn't stop streaming until I finished Circle of Magi, and I'm not done with Circle of Magi. But Twitch.tv/ArcticChild. I stream Wednesday morning, Sunday morning, usually to late afternoon. Tonight it's probably going to be until late tonight, because the Circle of Magi is long. And Saturday afternoon, Wednesday and Sunday, I stream either Dragon Age, or I've started streaming Tales of Symphonia. Saturday is purely Sims 4.
Oh!
That's for my Legacy family. Yeah. What's up?
Oh, I walked out the door and he moved his head.
That's weird.
Yeah, he's supposed to be dead, but he's not. But I already knew that he wasn't dead, but I didn't notice that he actually moves his head when you leave the room. So it's not actually a surprise. Isaac, get out of the way! Zach, move! I have a key!
He's just trying to do his job.
He's blocking the key! The door!
Man.
That's not meant to be used there. God damn you. This place is annoying. The person who built this place is a dickhead.
Probably.
That guy is also a dickhead.
What was I saying? Twitch TV Arctic Child, Wednesday and Sunday starting at 10. Saturday evening starting at like 2:30. I'm also on Tumblr at Arctic Child and on Twitter at Arctic Child. And starting this Friday or Saturday, I'm going to be uploading the the now deleted archives of my Twitch streams.
I remember
on
where
YouTube.
to go! I remembered where to go!
Noah Haley.
Sorry.
Or endlesslyrium@gmail.com.
I was very excited that I
Noah
remembered
Haley.
something.
I could tell. It sounded very exciting.
It doesn't happen very often.
I believe you. But that's not going to be researching yet, but it'll be up by Friday. So it will be up by the time this goes up on YouTube.
Going to run. Hooray! Okay.
Alright, do you want me to ask Ben if she has anything to promote, or can we just assume that she doesn't?
You can ask her. It doesn't hurt.
I mean, she always says no.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt.
Surprise you. You know how she likes
Alright.
to fight you.
That's true. Alright, I'm going to ask you two should discuss who the gayest sports anime character is this season.
This season?
Yes, this season.
Do you mean which? Define. What do you mean, like?
And in general.
Like who that I? Oh, well, obviously it's going to be the married couple in Skate the Infinity, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, like you don't get more gay than gay married.
But are they though?
They totally are. Oh look, there's Isaac's beautiful face.
Doesn't have anything to plug or promote, but apparently she wants us to write an essay about how the third episode of Wonder Egg Priority tells us about Rika's Rika's character without using any of her dialogue.
Why doesn't she write it?
She does that because she has a review due this week.
I don't know, man. We'll find out. Let's see if we can get her to do that, but I'm not hopeful. I don't have what I need to open that door. I have nothing to do in this place. But who knows? Maybe that's what we'll have up on Friday. If she doesn't have anything ready by Friday, I will have up maybe a filler essay. But we'll see. It won't be on my direct priority because I'm saving that for an actual full review.
Okay. Alright, well, so I guess we're done, and I guess next week I'll be doing more Angel's Death. Yeah, I forgot to mention that since I'm not going to be doing some online games so much, that means I'm going to basically be a Stardew Valley streamer for the foreseeable future. At least until I decide to fiddle with emulators, and because I want to stream Pokemon.
If you need games to play, I can give you my Steam information. I've got like 100 of them.
No, it's fine. I have my own Steam information.
Or you could play Hades. I can give you my information.
No, I'm good. I like Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is good. It's less about not having the resources for games and more just not I have to get around to downloading, because I know that the Story of Season, the Friends of Middletown remake is on Steam, I think, so I can just get that again and play that. But you know, maybe the new Story of Seasons game that's coming out will be on Steam, and I'll stream that. But yeah.
All right.
So are we all done? Is that it for this week?
I think we are.
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you for stopping by. Meet us back here same time next week.
I don't know where my cursor is.
Hosting next week, right?
Yep.
Hmm?
I don't know where my cursor is. I can't stop the
Next week
recording.
We'll likely be starting at 3 like we're supposed to be.
Yes, and I promise I'll have something to talk about that isn't Hades.
Promises you can't keep.
I couldn't get my cursor. Okay.